Gen Z voters could be a decisive factor in the November election. And while Kamala might be brat, you know, that's a thing that kids say, with her campaign leaning on social media and Hollywood, the Trump campaign is also getting support from Gen Z influencers, including his son Barron and Barron's friend. Let's meet that friend. Bo Loudon is a conservative Gen Z influencer, and Bo joins us now. Bo, simply put, how can Gen Z influencers like you make the youth vote an asset for the Trump campaign and not a liability?
Well, you know, I think we have the greatest opportunity we've ever had, because the support for Trump has just doubled in this election. And I think with all these influencers all public about their support for Trump, you know, the Elon Musk interview last night on Twitter, that was just massive, you know. And I think it pulled in 3 billion impressions roughly across the board, and you know, and 77% of those were 34 or under. So you know, there's just massive youth support coming out, and I'm more than happy to be a part of it. And I've helped bring in a few people like Aiden Ross and others, and I love doing it. I think, you know, we got to play their game a little bit, but we're not paying these influencers to come out for support.
Yeah, and the numbers,
unlike the Kamala Harris campaign.
Sure, the exact numbers are in question, but there were a lot of people watching that Donald Trump-Elon Musk interview. But what issues are so essential to the Gen Z voter that the Trump campaign needs to hammer home in order to win them over?
Well, I think, you know, there's a lot of statistics being put out on how unhappy Gen Z is with their finances, you know, with how brutal our economy is. And that's the #1 thing Trump did. Trump had a booming economy. Our economy thrived on our. He didn't run America, you know, like all these other presidents. He ran it like a businessman, and he made it thrive like one of his businesses. So, you know, with President Trump, people know that their pockets will be full, and they know that their families will be protected, their border will be secured. And you know, it is interesting how Kamala's kind of chasing Trump's accomplishments like a trail of cookies. You know, he wants to say no tax on tips, which is great for a lot of Gen Z. You know, put me in the hard 9 to 5 hours, and now she's saying no tax on tips. And he wants to secure the border and keep us safe. Now she wants to secure the border. But the thing is, everyone's saying, you're president now. You know, you're in the office now. Why not do it now? I don't know. Instead of making all these promises.
Right now, for voters between the ages of 18 and 29, they prefer Kamala over Trump by about 16%. So to that Gen Z voter who's really caught up in the Kamala honeymoon right now and planning to vote for her, what would you say to change their mind? 20 seconds to you, Bo. Well, you know, I wouldn't put my biggest support in someone that thinks I'm stupid, because that's what Kamala said. 18 to 24-year-olds are stupid. And Trump loves the youth. Gen Z loves Trump. And he's got the support. And he is going to do great things for not just Gen Z, but all voters. And he makes that very clear with all his policies, this whole campaign. It's booming. Sure. And I think, you know, Kamala is very public about who she is. She lies about her race. She lies about her policies. She lies about her promises to this country. Understood.
And Trump's very open. We've already seen what he can do as president. Kamala's been vice president. We haven't seen any action. So I think people can see Trump's action versus Kamala's, and Trump's going to bring in the biggest presidential boom we've ever seen.
Bo, we got to go, but we thank you for your time. Curious to see if you and your buddy Barron are going to be out on the campaign trail in the next couple of weeks and months leading up to November 5th. We appreciate your time.